Hello everyone, here we go. Going to kind of give us the game plan here so that we can get rolling on our distance learning. And so I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. So one thing I didn't point out that is really important is when you do that daily journal submission, you need to be signed into your U46 school Gmail account. Otherwise, it's not going to let you do that. Okay, so just throwing that out there. I had someone today, because I posted it, um, saw it, tried to get it, and they're like, "Hey, I can't see it." So they weren't signed in to Google for their school Gmail account. So at any rate, that's a must. I also want to point out that, and this should be on the distance learning page for this district website, which I showed you before, but this is the schedule of the school day. It pretty much is a time frame. One of the concerns that came up was like, some of the distance learning options involve video chats, video conferencing, stuff like that, and there would be a lot of confusion if everyone decided that 10 o'clock is when we're going to have our video chat. You're supposed to be doing English and math at the same time, and that doesn't work. So what they said was, hey, this is your schedule, this is the time frame, so if I'm going to have a production tech first hour, I want to have a video meeting, this is the time frame that we would meet. That way we don't infringe on anybody else class time. Okay, so that's kind of the concept of that. So you may want to take a picture of this or find this someplace so that you have those time frames to kind of keep in mind. Okay, so as far as what we're going to do, we would have, well, let's talk primarily the advanced manufacturing, precision and advanced precision. Their goal is to earn at least 2 certifications, NIMS credentials, by the end of the year. And for production technology, that's something that we would like to do, is to get one, but most of the time we're trying to get our hands on stuff going. So, but with the fact that we were not able to take a mill or a lathe home with us, only your Chromebook, we're kind of limited as far as what we can do. So production tech as well as precision and advanced precision manufacturing, we are all going to be working on the measurement, material, and safety NIMS certification. And there's 8 units in all, but we're going to parse it out in pieces. If we are back in school in a week, production tech probably will just get some of the information from this, which is valuable, and probably won't test unless they want to do some of this on their own so they can test. Because I know we have a few seniors that are interested in going into a manufacturing career, and if that be the case, the certification is a good thing, and we can work on that. And if we're not back in school for a few weeks or whatever, that would, we're going to need more to do than just watch a few how it's made videos. That'll drive me crazy. I can't imagine it wouldn't be that great for you. So, what did I do? Um, I did something to my screen here and got it messed up. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. So, we're going to start with measurement, materials, and safety, and we're going to start with safety. It's a shorter unit. what I'm going to do is break things down into manageable chunks. I would like to give you a chapter at a time, but I know you're going to have other classes, and I don't know if you're sharing your device with siblings, if you're basically taking care of your brothers and sisters while your parents are healthcare workers going to work every day. You know, we don't know what everybody's situation is, so we're going to try and make it in smaller chunks. But what's going to be really valuable and really important is that you do the daily log as well as do some work. Okay, and if you do that, then things should work out just fine. So let's see. So let me come back to this. I have text. I have made it as a PDF, and I've broken them down into units. So intro to safety, I think, is maybe about 18 pages, 17 pages. So what I said is, you know, that's kind of a big nut to chew off there at one time, because you're probably going to have a bunch of other stuff to do from other people. So I split that in half. So this is kind of like 8-9 pages for today. And then what I have is PowerPoints to support. Has pictures, different stuff to kind of go along with and help support. Don't have to use them, but I'm making them available for you to kind of help make things go a little bit better, hopefully. And then there is going to be a Google form that you're going to have, which basically this is just the end of chapter review questions. I just put it in a Google form. So you're each going to get a copy of that, and you're going to answer the questions for those pages, and you're going to submit it when it's done. So if this is broken into 2 pieces, it's going to be 2 days. At the end of the second day, you're going to submit it. After you submit the worksheet, and I grade it, you'll be set up to begin another unit, or at least start looking at it. Or if I can quick turn it around, what I'm going to do then is I will open up a unit test for you. So this would be a unit test. So thinking day 1 first half, day 2 second half, finish up the response, and then take the unit test. It's going to be a Google form. You are going to need an exam code in order to take the test, so you won't be able to take it until you've submitted the other test. We are going to play by ear how long this goes with just NIMS. I'm looking into a few other options. Haas is working on opening up some possibilities of earning CNC certification, a CNC operator certification. Tooling U has some online courses that may be a little bit better than reading basically a PDF textbook. And I'm also looking into what is required for this Mastercam. So a lot of these places have opened up because of the COVID-19 and given us like 30 days free trial or free classes. So they would like it if we continued after that, but if there's something that we can leverage for the 30 days, if that's what we need to help make your learning a little bit better, a little more interesting, that's what I would like to do. So I will be looking into those things for what we do after, and depending on how long we're out. So advanced and precision manufacturing students, if we return to school, the goal is you will definitely test. I do know that TMA has contacted me, and they have delayed or I think they're planning, they're not going to have the big award ceremony. They're coming up with some other way to do that. But they are still hoping, providing we go back to school, they are hoping that we can finish projects and submit and still basically have the competition. We just wouldn't have a big gathering. We'd find some other way to do that. So that's also in the works. So there's a whole lot of things both with the district and outside the district that are in the works, and I'm sure that you have some things like that going on at home too that you're trying to figure out. So keep me in the loop if you've got some questions or concerns through that daily journal submission, and then we'll try and figure this out, and we'll do what we can. All right? We'll talk to you soon.